8tarradio.com. We are the heart of the ghetto.
We are here at Lamontville. It's Lamonti. I'm with Mr. Raj.
I'm the MD for Lead HR Consulting.
Okay, the lead age consultant.
Yeah.
That is wonderful. So, Mr. Raj, can you please brief us through on amazing things that you guys have?
Okay, we're involved in the skills development side.
Okay.
We place graduates into organizations. So we've been working with MKI and DUT.
Yes.
And we've taken graduates who recently qualified and we put them through a 2-year program where they help out various employers. And one of the projects that MKI are doing is to take IT students and graduates in marketing and various disciplines. And they use them in work areas like here. So they come to communities, they support the communities, community centers, and these students gain experience and they also use their skills now to train all the youth that are unemployed on various technical jobs. So by doing that, you are building skills, knowledge, and you're giving the students experience as well.
Definitely.
So after the 2-year period, they get jobs or they're taken on by even the municipalities. Some of them find work into corporates. So remember, one of the biggest problems is that the graduates do not have work experience. So when they go for interviews, a lot of them do not get the jobs. But by getting this experience now, they have the opportunity to work for big corporates. In the 2 years that they're there, they work like employees. So they're fully functional. They have opportunities. The other aspect we're working in is to give them entrepreneurial skills.
Okay.
So some of them that do not get jobs,
So they can start their
they
own
can
business.
start their own businesses after this period, because if they wait for jobs to come, even when they get the 2 years experience, then they go back to square one. They go back to the rural areas they come from, they go back to townships, and then they become just part of the community again. Whereas with this opportunity, now they're getting access to understand how to build a website, how to start a business, how to do work in terms of an online business. So they can go and support SMMEs as well that need a platform, which need tech skills like what you're doing now. This entire platform of radio is dependent on technology. So they understand technology and they're able to put together all the devices. They could set up then businesses to run this. So it nowadays, if you look at TikTok, for example, people that have TikTok devices, they don't have to have a platform. So you can sell your products across the world and you have an opportunity to now be part of social media. You access all the available opportunities without leaving your house. So creating jobs does not mean just having a formal job. You can create various opportunities for them now to access. So the students of today that are going into robotics and AI, these are skills that are needed by employers. So we work with TVET students, we work with students from universities, we're working across the board to give these opportunities to them so they can use their knowledge and go into the marketplace much more rounded. So we train on soft skills and we train in the technical skills. So how to put CVs together, how to prepare for interviews, how to be presentable. Because what we find is that lots of these learners come out of universities, but they don't have any ability to communicate. They don't have ability to sell themselves. They're not bold. If you talk to them, because they're IT, you sit behind a computer. When you need to go to an interview, you need to sell yourself. So unless you come across confident, nobody's going to employ you. So you go there, you're quiet, you're shy, you're sweating, you do not know what to do. So when an employer sees you, they're not going to see, hey, somebody with opportunity that they can. Then the negative side is some of these people go into these jobs for the 2 years. They just want to be spoon-fed. They don't want to use their their creative ability. They just
Sure.
want to come to work, sit. They do,
Condition themselves.
yeah,
to
they
that.
look at their phones the whole day. So when you get opportunities as a youth as well, you need to show the employer that you are somebody that's teachable. You need to use the opportunity to be teachable,
learn.
meaning that you need to learn, you need to show more than what you got. When the employer says to you, go pick up a box and move it to the corner, don't look at them and say, no, it's not my job. I'm a graduate.
Aish.
I need to now work in an office. The employer doesn't want that. The employer is there to make money. Businesses are there to make money. They're not there to give you what you like. They're not there to give you a lollipop every day to say, hey, well done, you're doing a good job, we need you. You need to show that you belong.
Yes.
You need to show you got energy.
Yeah.
You need to show you came there to learn. And then those people we employ, employers want that. They want to see graduates that are full of energy, full of bright ideas, passionate, not coming there to just sit and just wailed away their time, waiting to 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock. As soon as the company closes, they're gone. They want to see people take the process and they're learning. They're excited to be at the workplace. They're bringing new ideas. And that's where they need to now work with the seasoned employees that are there in the company for years. Because by helping those old employees learn technology, learn the new skills, they're not threatening those people's jobs. They are learning from those old people. Because that's how you learn. You learn from people that are there, who have experience, which have the right attitude. But if you go there and you challenge these old people in the workplace, they're not prepared to teach you. They're not prepared to help you. So this is what workplaces need.
Oh, wow, that was very helpful, and I've learned a lot from this interview. Yeah.
No, this is where we want to help people. We want to give opportunities. But like we said, it's about there's no shortage of opportunities.
Yeah.
But there's a shortage of people that are motivated and have the right attitude. When we interview, we don't interview for skills and technical skills. We interview for attitude. If you have the right attitude,
Character.
doors will open. But if you got the wrong attitude, the doors will shut. People are not prepared to take on anybody who is not prepared to come and give value to the company.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very
That was
much.
Very fruitful.
This is 8tarradio.com. We are the heart of the ghetto.